You are here?
What did I say? What did I just say, Tamara?
Who's Tamara?
That's right. I said not to disturb me during my peak productive hours. The decrees won't publish themselves. Besides, Why, you aren't Tamara at all, are you? I suppose a welcome is in order. What brings you here, my dear?
Would you care to explain your slaughterhouse here?
Slaughterhouse? Oh, of course. You must mean my blood export system.
Blood export system, everybody.
I can see how it may appear a little jarring to an unprepared visitor.
Interesting. A little.
A little jarring. People are being tortured and killed right outside this very door.
See, I wish more people expressed genuine curiosity before casting judgment. Isn't that what science is all about?
True.
This isn't science. It's a bloodbath designed by a madman.
Lisa, I thought of you as a much more rational person. A contributor to society.
I am being rational right now.
As you know, I care deeply about my fellow man, my neighbors, those working so hard just to get by. During my early years in government, oh Lord, this takes me back. One of my responsibilities was to pay visits to officials in different provinces.
I don't care about your past.
I met people from all around the country, from all kinds of backgrounds and all sorts of trades. It didn't take me even 2 months to realize that everything was rotten, inside and out, chaotic, in complete disarray. Every little town was exactly the same. Hospitals shamefully understaffed, roads ridden with potholes, good people suffering in poverty and drowning in drink. And no one did anything about it. No one even cared. They were too busy lining their own pockets. Police and most of my colleagues, all corrupt to the bone. Bureaucracy stopping any feeble attempts to take action. It made me boil with anger, Lisa. Livid. I swore to myself that once I rose up, I would get rid of the chaos that is our country. That I would turn it around. Help my good fellow citizens.
Okay. Okay. Let me just make the government efficient. Fix what is broken.
Design a system.
So you think you succeeded?
So you really think you've succeeded?
Since I've become mayor, the town has improved, wouldn't you say? In only a few months, local businesses have received loans, roads have been fixed, willing people have jobs.
Willing people? Exactly with this choice?
Willing people?
That's right. Honest, hard-working people. And that's exactly where the system comes in. You're a smart young lady. You must understand that money doesn't come out of nowhere. Say, a building needs to be fixed. You need to take the money out of the town's budget. But it's all been squandered or stolen by your predecessors. Ultimately, nothing gets done. Frustrating, isn't it? But what if there was a whole demographic of consumers in constant need of expensive, liquid product?
Cabernet.
Exactly. I learned about the existence of vampires once I climbed high enough as a government official. It's not that big of a mystery as long as you have the right connections, you know. It's shocking that your species, some centuries old I might note, was sitting on a gold mine but had no clue how to adapt it to the modern world. It took me 5 minutes talking with the Countess to put 2 and 2 together. By producing Cabernet, she managed to make enough coin to run her estate. But she completely missed out on a bigger opportunity.
And what exactly is that opportunity?
The old crone drained using archaic techniques. Her mana cells only offering space for a few. But you and I, Lisa, we know that we live in a burgeoning age of industry, of endless production possibilities. Moreover, she only made Cabernet from those of noble birth, foolishly thinking their blood was purer.
Ah.
But you and I, Lisa, We know of the equality of man, that deeds determine true worth. My operation quadrupled turnover by draining lawbreakers, the slothful, illegal foreigners. It uses the parasites of the earth to lift up society. Everybody wins, Lisa. You, me, the good townspeople, the deserving citizens of our country.
This is barbaric.
You're out of your mind. This is barbaric.
My system solves two problems at once. It disposes of those who seek to keep us in ruin, and it provides significant income to benefit the people. Unfortunately, the Countess managed to find out about my enterprise and threatened blackmail if I didn't cut her in. I didn't mean to bring it up, but if a certain someone didn't steal my private correspondence, I would have made a much better deal. All the profits would have gone into the town's budget, and our fellow citizens would be better off. But like they say, water under the bridge. A good politician knows how to work within limitations. In any case, Miss Morozova, I do apologize. I bent your ear for far too long. I take it that you managed to find me all the way down here for a reason. How may I be of service?
I want you to lie in your system. Right here, right now. Came to free my brother. Oh, we're too late for this, huh? Came to put an end to this. Came to free innocent people. Okay.
You say that you only take the blood of parasites, but that isn't true. Your basement cells are filled with protesters, regular people whose only crime is wanting a better society, just like you claim to. How does that fit the system you described?
I can see your confusion. Those are terrorists, an aggressive and dangerous kind. They tried to shoot me at the rally. You saw it with your own eyes.
What if I told you that those people are innocent?
Whatever do you mean?
I discovered that the whole thing was set up by the Countess. She hired a marksman to provoke the chaos, clearly so that you would have more victims for production. These people meant no harm.
Orchestrated mayhem to manipulate the citizens? I won't stand for it. Countess Orlova and I will have a serious talk about this. Corruption, from my business partner no less, will not be tolerated.
Yeah, kill each other, please.
I'll tell you what, Lisa. I will set the protesters free as early as tomorrow. You have my word.
And if you don't?
Of course. Those that were sent to the lower floors. I can't let them go. Sadly, my hands are tied here. They've seen too much. It goes without saying, of course, but no one can know about what happens down here.
But what about the people who's still in the cell and wide awake like Gosha? They already know that something suspicious what you're doing.
The system is not for everyone to comprehend. Some just have to reap the benefits of the machine without knowing how it works. So, what do you say?
What do you mean I can't though? Because if I accept, I'm really hesitant. Like I can't, like what? I can't accept that you're going to free them or what? Or like their deal. I can't.
Even if it's for the sake of the greater good, I just can't be a part of this.
Okay, I think I've made the right choice.
What's going on here has to stop.
Lisa, you're breaking my heart. Well, I'm truly sorry we couldn't make a deal. Before you go, I've always loved that old counting rhyme. Do you know it? How does it go again?
He's going to kill me, isn't he?
Crescent came out of the fog, took a knife out of his pocket. I will cut and I will hit. Either way, you will be it.
Did I really die? Am I really going to die?
What happened?
Oh, you're up.
Where are all my things?
Mayor Skortsov ordered to lock you up, I'm afraid. All your property has been confiscated.
That bastard.
You're the first vampire I've guarded, you know? Fascinating stuff.
I can still be a bat and go through here.
What an honor.
Break out of the jail
My
cell.
coffin. He must have ordered it to be brought here so that I don't fry in the morning. How long does he intend to keep me here?
By the sound of it, you're in for the long haul. Nothing personal, miss. Just doing my job.
It's full of fresh blood. This would last me a while, only I can't bear to drink it, knowing where it comes from.
Oh, even though I'm a bat, I can't go. Okay. Let me do this trick. What? What's happening? It's Dragomir, or anything. Are you going to save me, Dragomir? Is that my brother lying down? Hi!
Dragomir!
You're here to save me again?
In a cage yet again. Have you learned no lessons?
I'm so sorry. I thought you were gone. Like a lion.
I thought I wouldn't get to see you again.
It takes more than a little jape to vanquish a presence like mine. You betrayed my trust once before. I do not hold it against you. While I rested, I hoped you would find your own path. Nonetheless, looking at your soul anew, I can see that I was right about you.
Oh, it rhymes.
It is clear you've discovered your own path towards becoming a lion, a predator of the night.
I'm flattered. Well, that's not who I am.
What you're saying, that isn't me.
Tell yourself what you like, child. I look upon your spirit, and I see the truth. Your destiny shall go beyond this prison cell and swamp of a town. How tedious it must be to have a wolf's blood flowing through your veins, but to be bound to a sheep's body.
Oh,
But those days are almost over. A new beginning nears. There is just one more step left before true power is at your fingertips.
What is it?
Show the one who put you in the cage who you really are.
like what?
Drink
A
every
lioness?
drop of his blood.
Oh, I kind of like that.
Feed
kinda
on
like that.
every scream he emits.
I kind of like that.
The reward will not
be
leave
honest-
you wanting. Are you ready?
Only with you. Oh, this is gives me chills. To be honest, I want to put him in his own system and see what happens. Can I? Can I? I mean, I should take the human road. The human road. I'm 92% nihilism. Yeah, but I want to. But I can't. Look, I'm going to choose I can't because I want him to be put in his system. Maybe that will be an option.
I can't do it. This is not who I am.
If only you listened to me. You could have become the maker of history, the master of rulers, the forger of destinies. Instead, you will stay here forever, imprisoned by a mortal fool.
Am I going to be really dead here?
Let this be a lesson to you.
Is there another way?
So much potential.
Okay, I think I'm going to die here. What? Okay, I'm with my dirty
Hello.
clothes again. I know.
We've met before, haven't we?
So it's Luca, huh?
Couldn't say. I meet a lot of people in my line of work.
You used to guard the way to Savelli's office.
I think I remember you. You were with that lady with the scar, weren't you?
Yes, exactly. My name's Lisa.
Luca?
So... So they've put you all the way down here now.
I've been promoted.
Promoted, huh?
Right. Promoted. Of course. How did you end up working here, if you don't mind me asking?
I've been working at Town Hall for decades. Seen my share of mayors pass through.
And how does Savelli compare to the rest of them?
Well, at least he doesn't drink, doesn't steal. That's a first, I'll tell you. The town seems to flourish.
True, but what about all this? Hundreds of innocent people abducted and tortured.
Our people need a firm hand, you know? Besides,
Really?
they say the people down here are no use to anybody. No offense.
None taken. So, how do you feel about the work?
I could do without the blood, if I'm honest. And the people's screams. I don't even want to think about that.
Then why do you keep doing it?
One day, I was notified that I was promoted. I was pleased. Could use an extra coin or two. They didn't tell me much. Just ordered me to go down the stairs.
And then what happened?
When I saw all this for the first time, I was horrified, of course. But once they bring you here, there's no way back. If I tell anyone what happens in this place, they'll just drag me back down. Only, I'll be on the other side of the bars. I've got a family that depends on me. I can't abandon them.
Oh, so you just don't have a
I'm
choice.
afraid this is my life now.
Okay, move on.
I have to get out of here. And I think Luca might be able to help. If I can just make him trust me a little more, perhaps I can enchant him. Of course, there are always other ways.
Like what?
Say, Luca?
Quote from his book? What do you mean? Whistle his tune? More option. Let me just see this. Trick Luca. Bribe Luca. I'm so poor. I'm such a poor girl. Convince Luca. Humanity. Yeah.
Say.
So I need to talk to him more. Like, quote from the book. Or whistle his tune. Wait, he's a book author?
How are you enjoying War and Peace?
Have you read it?
Of course. I'm a physician, and Tolstoy often reflects on the ethics of my trade, and upon life and death. A man can own nothing while he is afraid of death, and to those who don't fear her belongs everything.
A man can own nothing while he is afraid of death. To those who don't fear her belongs everything. Oh.
Huh. So you're a literary type as well. That's quite refreshing.
He seems to have warmed up to me. I may be able to enchant and influence him now.
Lately, I only talk with people around here due to my shift hours. They aren't the most cultured bunch.
That must feel lonely.
I don't want to complain, but all they do in their spare time is play cards and drink. I'd like to talk about something a little more interesting.
Yeah?
I feel like we get along just fine, Luca.
I
I reckon so.
have a relationship map with Luca? When? When did I have a relationship chart with Luca? Where is he? Luca. He's not here. Maybe at page 3. No, there's no page 3. What the heck? Okay.
Say, Luca?
My options. Okay, maybe that will
Say.
kill it. Okay, maybe I can chance him now. Because if I collect the humanity, it may go down, you know. It may go to a conversation that may deteriorate our
Listen to me, Luca.
relationship.
Here's what I'd like you to do. You will unlock the door and hand me the keys.
Oh, he's so
I
refreshing.
don't have much time before they start looking for me. I need to get out of here and tell everyone what's going on.
I mean, I could just pretend that I'm inside my coffin. Wait, I can rest on someone's coffin, right? Because yeah, I think I can rest on someone's coffin. Aren't I? That would be dangerous, right? If I get out of here. Okay. Okay, oh my gosh. What? What is happening? Oh! What the heck? Convince them. What is that? I can. Oh, I can. Yeah, while you are airborne. Oh no! Oh no! Why? I can't become human anymore. I can't become human. What is this? I can't turn back. What? What? No! I'm in the depths of hell. Oh, what the shit is this? Why? Why is this happening to me? Why did you let me do this? What the heck? Why do I keep finding glitches? Why? Okay. The heck? This is so stupid. Oh no, I need to reload. No! Okay, now we
I
reload.
don't have much time before they start looking for me. I need to get out of here and tell everyone what's going on.
Yeah, I just need to walk. That's This is. Can't I run? There's no signs of urgency have been seen. Woo!
It's her! Shoot her now!
What do you mean? What do you mean? I become invisible. Do you mean? Okay.
I need.
I become invisible, right? Maybe because I stumble upon them. What do you want me to do? Can I be a bat?
It's her! Shoot!
Okay. Sorry.
Severely warned that she can turn invisible. Look out!
Oh gosh. Well, I can be an invisible bat. Okay, now what?
I made it out!
Oh, there's a lot of commotions now.
I can't believe it.
I need to get out of here fast.
Wait. What is going on out there?
Our people have been enduring this tyranny for centuries. Ruler after ruler after ruler. The story is always the same. Oppression, poverty, unlawful imprisonment for true heroes, like my friend Gosha, who was apprehended last night with no notice or reason.
Oh. Oh, so that's what's the plan of Ivan all along.
And what does the ruling class get? Don't trust the honeyed speeches of the new officials. This is the same fairy tale we've been told, but it's all lies. And this is exactly why we can't trust the rotten government to execute our rights. It is time for a better future. It is time for everyone to unite. It is time to burn this place to kingdom come.
Wait!
Burn it! Oh, sorry.
What the hell?
There are people locked up down there. We need to save them.
Oh! What?
Don't listen to her. When the tyranny stops today, the power goes to us, the people. No regrets.
Okay. Bomb it up.
What? Why didn't it explode?
Maybe Gosha tempered it.
Gosha,
Tampered it.
bitch.
Oh, there
you
you go.
deactivated it, didn't you?
Get the terrorist now! Don't let him get away!
Oh, so he's really a bad guy. Have you choices
Did
to
she
live the
say
bad
there are
thing that
people
is?
still inside?
Quick, we need to help them!
Oh, so Ivan is not a good person after all. I thought he planned it so that they can, he can use Gosha as an excuse.
Hurry up, everyone!
Town Hall. Cabernet, complete chapter 7. Cabernet, I always say Cabernet. Cabernet. What's this? 1999?
Hello?
Whoa! Whoa! We jumped like so much. Oh, I look cool.
And a happy New Year's Eve to you too.
Damn, this is cool.
Of course. I'll pass it on. Thank you. No, Dr. Volkov. You gave me your word, didn't you? No work talk tonight. Only holiday joy.
Oh, it will be
Yes.
2000.
Of course, helping vampires build a sun tolerance is a very important cause. But the research will still be there after the holidays.
Ah,
That's better. That's quite all right, Doctor. Speak soon. That man would work himself into the grave if he could. No more work tonight. I need to take my mind off it. Among other things. What's on TV?
wow, this is cool. Oh, what happened? Let me just check everything first.
I don't usually
Oh.
care much for awards, but this one feels special.
Have science the most developed. Really? Oh, okay.
It's the highest honor given by the Medical Academy for groundbreaking contributions to hematology. All that blood research the doctor and I used to do really paid off. Took decades to conduct, but luckily, I had no shortage of time. Had to use an alias, of course. Can't keep my real name on the records. Otherwise, over the decades, people would catch on. Especially now with the internet. Real. Anyway, the name may be fake, but the lives we helped save were very real. All of Anastasia's lessons weren't in vain. I'm glad I stuck with it.
Oh, Anastasia. Oh no. Where's Petya?
With a little practice, even the least gifted student would become decent in 100 years. I may have not taken it much further than that, but I'm proud to say that many a guest has been entertained with this particular instrument.
How about this?
An appraiser friend of mine recently looked at this painting. Turns out, over the decades, it appreciated in value and is now worth a small fortune. Don't think I'll ever sell it, though. Means too much to me. I heard vampires get quite attached to their possessions as they get older. Guess I'm not immune to that.
Where the heck is Petya? I should have seen him, okay. Aww. Fine, it's fine as flower. It's still blooming. Oh, look, I have the mementos over here. That's cute. That's good to know. Cute to know. It's good to know. Where the heck is Petya, my best buddy, my best friend? Where is he? I can't even go in there. I'm just fated to go through there.
Well, Oksana, only a few hours left till we get to celebrate the much-anticipated year 2000.
The new year is flying fast towards us, and what better present for the nation than the first annual address of the newly elected President Chernov?
Absolutely. It's been a tumultuous year for our country with the tragic, sudden passing of the former head of state. Luckily, Anatoly Chernov promptly took matters into his own hands, first as acting president and now as president-elect, after the results of the official emergency referendum.
That's right, Maxim. President Chernov has already demonstrated his firm and efficient governing style. In his short time in office, he's issued orders to reinforce the defensive military budget and has also introduced a zero-tolerance policy towards illegal immigration.
Finally, our people will have the much-desired stability back into their lives.
Can't wait to hear what he has to say at midnight.
Me too. Say, Oksana, what are you going to wish for when the clock strikes 12?
Well...
Fools.
What? What? Why am I so angry? Why am I angry? What's with the angry? What the heck?
Looks like your ride is here and already causing a nuisance.
Of course Alisa is here.
That bastard woke me up from such a beautiful dream.
Okay.
And what was the dream?
That all the annoying drivers in the world were dead, obviously.
She's really cool.
Right. Of course.
Hey, are you all right?
Look, she's really like a sister to me. Look how dynamic we are. It's like we're buddies and CC. I never met her but this far. I'm not against anything, but it's awkward for me.
Yeah.
You know you don't have to do this, right? Besides, it's not going anywhere. Why don't you come to the party with me tonight? Should be good fun. Arben sent us a case of that delicious vintage Cabernet.
No, Arban.
I admit, it's very tempting, but I'm sorry. I can't.
We were like best friends. That's so cute.
I have to do this on my own, and I have to do it now.
What?
I don't know why, but I feel that tomorrow won't be the same.
Fine. You've always been a stubborn one.
Look who's talking.
You know you can call me any time, right? If you're in any trouble at all, just send a word and I'll tear them apart before they can say Happy New Year.
I bet you would, but I'll be fine, I promise. I'm pretty tough myself.
That you are.
I better get going before the car leaves without me.
Tell him if he wakes me up again, I'll curse his kin to the 5th generation.
I will. Love you, my queen.
Love you too, princess.
See, we're so cute. I'm just getting Assisi vibes with them.
Getting close now.
So, here I am again. Good to be back.
What's just happening?
It's hard to believe the last time I set foot here was around a century ago. Vampires generally aren't allowed to stay in the same place for more than 20 years.
Oh.
Otherwise, people start asking questions.
Oh, that makes sense.
Small towns have surprisingly long memories, but you can usually come back once it makes sense for you to pass as your own offspring. Nowadays, they call permission to stay a vampire visa. Higher society granted me one for this town decades ago, but I just haven't been ready until now. I'm not sure why, but I feel like I owe my old friends a visit in this new millennium.
Are they still alive though?
Even if it is at a cemetery.
Oh yeah. Oh damn, this is just sad. Oh, this is just sad with all the human friends that I've had. Even the puppy. Oh. I'm just going to be sad at this chapter.
Here we are. That will be 200 coins.
Oh, I am broke. I am broke. Oh, I have 500. Okay.
I thought I asked you to stop by the field.
Sorry, lady. No dice. Too much snow.
Bargain. Bargain.
200? That would be a ripoff even if you brought me to the right place. But you know that yourself, don't you? Here's 120, and that's with a tip included, considering it's New Year's Eve.
Fair enough. If you don't mind me asking, why did you choose to come here? This place is, well, it's a bit of a hole. No offense.
None taken. Trust me, I know. Honestly, I'm not so sure myself. I used to live here. I guess I just wanted to walk down memory lane.
Well, good luck with that. And hey, Happy New Year's Eve.
Yeah?
Happy upcoming New Year.
Oh. Oh, this is gonna be sad. Oh no, all my friends. My flowers for cemetery. What's this?
This monument was built to commemorate the brave men and women who saved dozens of lives and prevented further disaster during the town hall tragedy.
Oh.
That night indeed became an important one in the town's history. Due to Yvonne's bomb being defused, the rescue operation was swift and simple, and those who weren't already dead or dying all made it back home.
Nice.
I wish the sign mentioned Gosha by name. She was the true hero in all this.
Oh, Gosha.
Without her, just like it says there, the outcome could have been a disaster for the ages. Since so many of the horrors beneath Town Hall were vampire-related. Shortly after the rescue operation, the higher society sent a hypnotist crew, a well-trained, powerful group of vampires. Of course, there wasn't any enchantment strong enough to completely remove those memories. However, they did manage to alter them enough to convince the humans that what they saw was all standard prison torture practices. Horrible and illegal, yes, but nothing beyond the depthless depravity of mortal beings. The corpse chamber and draining floor, no more than a gruesome dream that faded with the sunrise.
Oh, what's this? What's this?
The infamous Savely Skortsov, the purportedly non-corrupt mayor of town, ended up being a ruthless sociopath. The fact that Gosha defused Yvonne's bomb meant two things for him. One, that the building didn't crumble on top of his own head after the explosion, meaning that he survived the night. And two, that when I took the townsfolk to help free the prisoners, he was taken by surprise and captured. As one would imagine, given Savely's deeds, he spent the rest of his life behind bars. Perhaps his greatest legacy is that he became somewhat of a folklore figure. Mothers in this area often frighten their children by telling them that bloody Savely will snatch them up if they don't behave.
Is that true in this country? Is it true?
In contrast, the next mayor the town elected remained in his position for nearly a decade and was entirely inconsequential. During that whole time, he arguably did less to improve the town than Savely did in a few months. But, then again, he didn't organize brutal murders beneath town property. Well, at least that we know of.
Okay.
The Countess, predictably, kept adjusting with the times and growing her fortune. After the Cabernet producing facility at the town hall was destroyed, she took a loss and had to pivot. However, when the doctor terminated their contract, she never ended up finding a decent replacement. It didn't take her too long to bounce back, though. More partners came forward soon enough, and eventually other business opportunities presented themselves. Some say the Countess is now running one of the biggest mafia networks in the country. It's only rumor, of course, but in all honesty, I would certainly not put something like that past her.
Yeah, she's capable of doing that. How about you, Victoria?
Victoria. Wait a minute. Victoria. I never ended up telling someone to release her from the basement, did I?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Silly me.
Since I haven't heard anything about her since, I have to assume she died from not having access to her vessel. What can I say? She should have thought about the risks before she tried to kill me.
And killing Petya. Where the heck is Petya? Huh. Maybe he achieved his own dream. That'll be nice.
I never... Since
This is so funny.
What can I say?
Oh yeah, Victoria, I forgot to release her. It's been centuries ago. Oh, did I click it? I thought I clicked it. Huh? What? There we go.
What can I say? There's never a dull night with Elisa. There aren't many who have the privilege of being friends with this mysterious creature, so I'm proud to be one of the lucky ones. How many vampires can say that they've seen the sunrise after being turned? I am yet to meet another but her.
Oh yeah, did you see the sunrise together now?
Only her unique blend of intelligence, passion, and a touch of madness could achieve such results. Her technique, however, brought about much more than just her famous sunrise paintings, which I must say are a huge hit among the vampiric community. I often use a version of it in my clinic for both vampire and human anesthetic purposes, and have helped introduce this practice throughout the vampiric medical community. When her vampiric visa in town expired, sadly, Elisa had to abandon her hookah bar. Such is the fate of most vampiric enterprises. However, people remembered it fondly years after its closure and told stories of legendary nights spent there. The tales grew with embellishments until no one knew what was true, like any good story eventually does. There were vampires who attempted to recreate Elisa's success by building their own such establishments, but no one was able to quite capture her same type of magic. Still, wherever she goes, she manages to start a new venture and turn it into something special.
She's a creative one.
To selfishly put this all aside for a moment, I'm just so incredibly happy we're together. Who knew that I would fall for someone like her?
Yeah, who knew, right? Who knew?
But then again, there really isn't anyone quite like her, is there?
Okay, so... What's this? Okay, next. What is this? Arban!
While I still lived in town, Arban stayed here for as long as her vampiric visa allowed. We had our fair share of adventures together, and to this day remain close friends. When she finally left, for a while she tried to maintain her establishment from afar. But alas, literary salons went out of fashion, and eventually they built a regular housing project in its place. Arban overcame her internal struggles about siring and ended up taking several fledglings under her wing. Unsurprisingly, each and every one of them is well and thriving. She often credits me for that, but really, she's always cared for the newly turned, just like the moment I first met her.
In this, she's just a sweet girl who's caring for us.
Arban eventually moved abroad, but still sends me a case of delicious red every year.
A legal red at this time. At this point of time, like, it's not dirty. It is a legal red, okay? I believe Arban now. Damn, I even drink one of those from the vodka bar. Oh, that's disgusting. So what's in here? Wait, what? Wait, where are we? So... know what street is this. I don't know what street is. Maybe I'll go to the left later.
What do you know?
Supermarket.
The store is still here.
Or the grocery.
If you're looking for champagne, vodka, or flowers, don't bother. They're all out.
Is that right?
Well, why else do you think I'm still open? All the demand and no other supply. That's good business.
He's so cute over there.
Happy New Year's Eve.
Precious flowers.
The bouquet over there, please.
Nice.
Cutting it a bit late with the presents, aren't you? You'd better hurry home, or you'll miss the president's speech.
Ah. Not for me. Did anybody ask you? I really think I cannot do a nihilism thing. Sometimes I can click, but it's just being kind and you're going to say this. Okay, not for me.
Thanks, but I don't think I'll be watching this year. Not my cup of tea.
What? Why not? Don't you care about your own country? See, that's the problem with your generation. You hold nothing sacred.
Oh, really? And what generation do you think that is?
Generation of spoiled brats. You've seen nothing, done nothing, and fought for nothing.
Oh, you have no idea.
You have all the freedom in the world, but no, you just complain and demand more. Show some respect and be grateful for once.
Okay, that part of nihilism, I think it fits right now.
Are you finished? Listen,
I'm too old for
I'm
this
not
shit.
who you think I am, but I don't expect you to understand that. Mark my words. I've seen this happen to our country time and time again. At this point, I feel it in my bones. Like how some with arthritis can feel rain coming.
What are you babbling about, girl?
Every time there was hope, a person like that man came to crush it. No one has found a way to break the cycle yet. So, of course, I've come to not expect much. All I'm asking is, think. Think and care about your fellow man. Then, make your own choices.
How much have you had to drink?
Enough for a lifetime. Trust me. Happy upcoming New Year.
Pissed off. Oh, I'm automatically...
It's moments like these that I regret making fun of the hussar for smoking.
Are you all right, dear? Hope you don't mind me asking. You look out of sorts.
Yes. Yes, I am. Thank you.
Do you have a place to go tonight? It's New Year's Eve, after all. No good being by yourself.
Thank you. I do have some old friends I'm visiting.
Oh, that's lovely. Just lovely.
Oh, it's reminding me of Faina. This is just sad.
You know, I overheard what you were saying back there.
Did I get carried away?
Goodness, no. I would have said the exact same thing. I was just like you when I was younger. Didn't let anyone walk over me.
I'm not as young as I look.
Let's talk again in 50 years, dear. See who's right about this.
Sounds good.
I'm beyond boomer generation, lady. Respect
That
me.
Chernov, though, he's trouble, isn't he?
Yeah.
Just as we managed to turn this rusty ship around, they're pulling the wheel again. Still, all this time, I never lost hope. Not once. And you shouldn't either, dear.
Thank you. I think I needed to hear that today. You know, you remind me of an old friend of mine.
Aww.
Friends, of course. Sorry for keeping you, dear. Your friends are probably wondering where you are.
Don't worry. They're quite a patient bunch nowadays.
Oh, that's just sad. It's so sad you need any help.
Do you need any help carrying your bag?
Oh, no, bless you, dear. I live just around the corner.
I'm just being sad at this
Really?
moment.
In the old apartment building?
That's the one. My great-aunt used to own it before the revolution, and I inherited it. I'm very lucky.
Oh, so that's why.
It's apartment number 1. Stop by for a cup of tea sometime if you feel lonely. Have a wonderful year, dear.
Thank you. Well, what do you know?
10 to what? 10 to epilogue. Oh, we're already in epilogue. Oh, where's the cat? And curious. 10 to the graves. Explore the town. Okay, now can I... Oh! He suddenly got out. Oh, I can take human ship while you're airborne. So this is the graveyard, right? Shouldn't go there first. I should go to the left side first. That's because it's the graveyard. The lady will see me like, whoa! Where did you came from? What? I hope the old lady won't be suspicious of me. Oh, there you go. Wait, did I miss something in here? I didn't, I think. Where the heck is Petya? Okay, can't enter.
I'm happy to say that my research grant did wonders for Dr. Volkov. With his newfound financial independence, his blood addiction subsided, and soon enough his own research was back on track. Thanks to his many decades of hard work, Cabernet became vastly more accessible, and bloodlust and dependency risks were reduced greatly. I can't imagine how many lives have been saved, humans and vampires alike. Of course, not everyone in the vampiric world took to the new formula. Many claim it tastes inferior and keep to the old methods. Perhaps I'm being optimistic, but I still hope that it will become the new norm in the next century or so. As for the doctor himself, he, of course, didn't stop there. Currently, he is working on a solution that will allow vampires to withstand sunrise. Imagine that. Sounds like a fairy tale to me, but knowing the doctor, honestly, I'm betting that he'll get there one day. I just hope he doesn't exhaust himself to his final death in the process.
Do vampires get exhausted though? Aww, Anastasia. Whatever happened to both of you? I'm so regretting that you cannot compose together.
Not long after our chat on the roof, Anastasia finally managed to finish her cello piece.
Well, thank you, Lampshade. Where my face?
The girl in the wine dress, she called it. I think I know who might have served as inspiration.
Ooh.
The song was a breakout success, but it was only the beginning. Soon enough, she was one of the most renowned composers in the country.
Nice.
Anastasia lived a long and fulfilling life, and on top of all that, she never forgot her students.
Mabusia?
With her newly earned fortune, she rebuilt her music school, which is now one of the most prestigious establishments in Eastern Europe. It's also famous for its funding program for low-income students, allowing thousands of talented musicians to find their calling.
Nice.
To this day, her work is still studied and played all around the world, inspiring people decades after her passing. To many people's surprise, Anastasia and Evgeny managed to fix their marital problems.
There you go, see?
After the miraculous outcome of the duel, Evgeny got himself together and quit drinking once and for all. Seems that the key to their happiness was in mixing up the traditional roles. I enjoyed many a dinner with the two of them and their adorable children, and I must say...
Oh, they got the children now!
Evgeny was a much better cook than Anastasia ever was. Furthermore, they managed to find true artistic harmony, using their combined talents to create something beautiful.
Yes, my dream to them become true. Become true. Wow, that's nice. I thought that they will be separated forever. I'm so happy that I rejected this stupid guy. So happy about this.
Not even a year after the events of that fateful summer, they finished an opera with Anastasia's music and Evgeny's lyrics.
There you go! How dare you told me that I failed?
It was a great triumph, and nowadays, rightfully considered a classic. They both enjoyed many individual successes in poetry and music, and lived in the same place their whole lives.
That's so nice. I thought I'd break them up. So happy.
Anastasia told me that after having children, the house never seemed empty to her again. She did, however, insist on redecorating it entirely. Of course, with the exception of the garden, which was perfect from the very start.
That's so fun. So sweet.
To many people's surprise, Anastasia and Evgeny managed to fix their marital problems.
Oh, is it
After
the
the
same?
miraculous, seems that the key I enjoyed
it's the
Evgeny
same.
was furthermore, not even a it was a great they both enjoyed Anastasia. She did.
Oh, it's the same. Oh, I'm so happy for them that they get back together. Oh, whoa, wait. The smallest violin. Okay. I got motion sickness from that. Okay. So what else? How about you, you glitchy bastard?
For real. It's been a while since I thought about you. For as long as I stayed in town, nothing really seemed to change in his life. All the same tricks and schemes. And after that, needless to say, we didn't keep in touch. Call me naive, but I always felt there was more to him than met the eye. Perhaps I would have learned more if I got to know him better. But, of course, it's a little late for that now.
If he didn't glitch out, maybe we can.
This place sure looks grimy, but
It's still the same after the decades. Where are the others? Where are the others? We're like... Oh. What? Like Petya and Mabusia. Am I not going to see them? I never got to go inside the church also. I wonder who will invite me in there. It's the graveyard.
look, I guess I'll just have to do it like in the good old days.
I hope I can see Petya before this all ends. I don't think there's other. Husar also. Where is he? There you go. Oh, there you go, Husar.
On the surface, nothing seemed to change all that much in Stefan's life.
I mean,
at least for a
Stefan.
while. Same old cards, drinks, and revelry. And, of course, intrigue seemed to follow him everywhere he went. But in reality, everything turned upside down once we freed him from Count Orlov's magic contract. He actually ended up sending his resignation to the Countess via postcard from the Bahamas.
That's so far.
Apparently, Elisa was there to witness her fit of rage, and according to her, it was a sight to behold. As much as I would have loved to see it myself, mostly I'm just happy for Stefan. He seemed like a whole new person ever since. I'm also looking forward to meeting his significant other.
I want to be friends with him.
After all
He seems
he's
so
been
cool.
through, for him to have another chance at love, something tells me he might have finally found his new happy eternity.
So fun. Where's Petya? Where's Petya? My best friend, my bestest friend. I can't get in here. Maybe here, maybe here. Oh. What was that? That's funny. I never thought that's a thing. Okay. I think I'm missing a lot of people. I'm missing a lot of people. Maybe I'll get to see them here. The graveyard. Are you finished exploring? No. Am I missing someone? Let me check, okay? Let me just double check. Okay, there's nothing more. I don't know if I missed something, but as far as I explore, I can't see anything else.
Lot, I guess.
So I think I really need to go. There's a lot of people I don't see yet. There you go. Oh, Damian!
To my relief, Damian was among the many lucky survivors who were rescued from the town hall dungeons. Perhaps even luckier, Damian never ended up on the lower levels of Savelli's underground prison.
Yeah.
That left him relatively unscarred, and soon enough he seemed to be back to his old playful self. One thing did seem to change, though. After the events of that night, I certainly noticed him working in the fields much more often. It's hard to find a silver lining to what transpired, but I suppose scaring Damian into a working man may have been one of them.
Well, after being labeled as parasite, who wouldn't? So... Roma, my bestie!
Sweet Roman. He ended up traveling around the world at least 3 times in his lifetime.
Nice.
He managed to connect with all kinds of people and hear the legends of their homes and ancestors. It wasn't just for his pleasure either. He published several tomes on world folklore, which were translated to dozens of languages. He loved the people around him, and he shared that love in his favorite way, through his books and stories.
So sunny. This is so sunny, so cute. Gosia.
Gosia proved herself a true hero by disarming the bomb prior to the attack on Town Hall. Many assumed that after Ivan, their golden-throated leader, went to prison, the local revolutionary cause would fall apart. But, yet again, brave Gosia came to the rescue. She assembled what was left of the group and pivoted towards peaceful change. Ultimately, she turned it into a legitimate political party that existed for decades after her eventual passing. I still remember the years I spent in Gosha's organization fondly. She was selfless and passionate and cared deeply for each of her fellow citizens. During the years she led the movement, she helped steer the country away from many a tragedy, although, of course, plenty couldn't be avoided.
Oh, I mean, we cannot... Oh my god, my bestie!
I'm happy to report that Petya is still alive and well.
Just his body in there.
He is, of course, still bound to Matilda's body, but at this point, I think even if someone offered him a different form, he'd turn it down.
Really?
He may have never made it as a great salesman, but in a way, the fact that he no longer interacted with customers in his new body only did him good. Petya opened a small doll boutique, and it turns out, when someone else was selling his dolls, people absolutely loved them.
So he's just not a great salesman?
He never took it personally, though. Petya was just happy that the dolls found good homes. Of course, to open a business, he needed a human for the paperwork, and who happened to step up but his old friend Elisa.
Nice.
She was the face of his company for quite some time, during which they became the best of pals again.
Oh, that's so cute.
Human or vampire, that's something I never imagined happening in a million years. But life is just full of surprises.
Yeah. I'm happy that he's alive and well, and he achieved his dream. Rest on the bench. There's nothing else. Marussia!
The funds I provided helped Marusa pursue the path of education that she so longed for, without her needing to worry about her family. Of course, with all her talent and natural stubbornness, she had no trouble whatsoever getting accepted to the best university in the country. Marusa never forgot her community, and upon graduation, she came back to the village and helped make it prosper. Neither her family nor anyone else she cared for wanted for money and bread once she turned things around.
What? It's glitching a bit.
Although I always considered the money I gave Marusa a gift, she insisted on paying me back every single coin. But she didn't stop there either. Inspired by Anastasia's kindness and commitment to her craft, Marusa opened her own school to help children from low-income families. She arranged special stipends for the most promising students, and, with her help, many of the peasant youth from across the country managed to receive higher education.
That's so nice.
In her later years, the school grew and branched out to different campuses across the country. I knew she was a special one from the start. I couldn't have been more right.
A well-funded. Oh, Trophy! My buddy! All of them are my buddies.
I did end up keeping my promise to Trophime and gave him enough money to end his servitude to the Countess and start anew. In turn, Trophime kept true to his word and stayed away from the bottle. He wasn't lying about his fisherman skills either. With the seed money I gave him, he managed to start a quite successful fishing stand at the town market. From what I can remember, he ended up living a long and happy life doing something he loved.
That's so cute!
Should we all be so lucky?
Trophy, my boy! Okay, what's this? Oh my mama!
I only knew Faina for a short time, but somehow the memory of her has never faded. She meant a lot to me. She still does. I took care of your flowers as best I could, for as long as they lasted. Rest in peace, dear Faina.
Okay, who's this? Who are you?
I didn't know exactly what to expect when I told
it's
Gosha
Eva.
about the bomb, but she sure came through that fateful night. As I learned later, Yvonne devised a backup plan in case the bomb didn't end up being delivered. But what he didn't plan was on his right-hand woman deactivating the explosive before handing it over to him. When the townsfolk saw what happened and understood the scale of the tragedy that was barely avoided, Yvonne was swiftly thrown into jail.
So he's
I
really
didn't
a
hear
bad guy.
whether he was ever pardoned, but I do know for certain that he never returned to politics.
Alright. It's nice to know. What's this? Oh,
Oleg
hi.
and I never became close, but at least till I left town, he kept running the shop and seemed to be doing fine. I always felt a sense of gratitude to him for sparing him. In retrospect, I think I'm glad I didn't end up taking a life for an old grudge, albeit a very heavy one. I wonder if the Rusalka is still out there somewhere. Did she ever forgive him?
I should have made them talk with each other, you know. Okay, let's rest on the bench. Are you ready to move on? Yeah, with a heavy heart.
I did what I came for. I suppose it's time to go home.
Okay, what else? What am I supposed to do? Rest on the bench, yeah. Then what else? Gain experience points. I'm at maximum rank.
Oh!
What? What?
Huh. Strange. Snakes usually brumate over the winter.
Is that Dragomir?
Their metabolism slows down, they stop eating, and hide out underground till it's warmer. Nobody must have come here for ages. I bet I scared it out of its hiding spot. Slithering back to the shadows. How the mighty have fallen.
Really? Isn't that Dragomir since it's green? Not a good time. Oh, okay. I can walk right through here.
Oof. The church sure has seen better days. What does the sign say?
I wonder how will I go in there. In there. Maybe if I don't have nihilism on me. Oh, what is this font? Kia Po. This building has been deemed dangerous due to the snake infestation is hereby condemned. Oh, demolition of the structure and consequent building of a public swimming pool is planned to begin this spring. Department of Health.
Condemned? Wait a minute. So, it's not technically a church anymore, and I don't need an invitation.
Oh!
Does that mean I can enter it?
Oh! Okay.
Wow.
Well, indeed.
It's been over a century since I've been inside a church. I'd forgotten how it looks, what it smells like. I'd forgotten how much I missed it.
Aww.
How much I wanted to come in sometimes when I was scared and lost.
This is so cool.
Oh, damn it.
What?
The Morozov family. Minus me,
Kolya.
of course. I remember how, even before I was allowed to touch matches, in church, Mother would let me light candles for people we knew. I loved doing it, partly because of the excitement of the dangerous forbidden flame, but it was also more than that. Even before I knew what it meant, it felt important. Why don't I light some candles now? I may not get another chance.
Okay. This light. What's this?
I should get the candles first.
Oh, what do I do? Don't scare me, please. I'm just a girl. Okay? All church candles. Okay, what's that it? Okay, it should supposed to be here. Oh, I'm scared. Why am I scared?
There.
Kolya.
It's not easy being an older sister, but being a younger brother must have also had its challenges. And Kolya. Poor Kolya. If only things worked out a little differently, maybe he would still be around. It was my fault. I miss him. Very much. Rest in peace, dear brother.
Parents.
People tend to only say good things about the dead, but we all knew Father was far from perfect. Slowly but surely, drinking turned him from a kind and loving person into a monster. And I know more than most what it means to be one. But some fairy tales do have a happy ending. He managed to quit drinking soon after that fateful summer. I couldn't have been more proud of him. I might be giving us too much credit, but I feel like Kolya and I might have had something to do with it. Mom stuck with him through the rough months. Uncle Mitko helped out with money before they got back on their feet, and from what I gathered, they both ended up rather happy.
Oh, that's nice. They reconcile.
So glad I managed to get this new picture of them.
Ah.
Of course, according to higher society laws, we're never supposed to get in touch with family, but I bent the rules just a little. I got into some trouble, of course, but that's a whole other story. Rest in peace, dear mother and father. Funny thing, for over a century I've lived so many lives. Different names, cities, friends, and enemies. I've seen more people live and die than one can count, or care to remember. But even after all this time, I still think about my family. They never faded away. I could have done things differently, and every day I have to live with my choices and my mistakes.
This is beautiful, I just want to say.
Some of them are heavy and bury themselves deep in my gut. From what I hear, every vampire receives a keepsake like that sooner or later. Maybe that's the true payment for eternal life. Or maybe it's a part of any life, really. I don't know if they ever fully go away. If I'm honest, I don't think so. But they remind me to do things differently, to be better. And when I do, sometimes I feel human again. Last candle left. I think I know what I'll light it for.
Hope.
I've seen people in this country go through so much suffering. Wars, revolutions, tyranny, famine. So much has happened, and yet so little has changed. Some people say this country is cursed, hopeless. I don't know if I believe that. I've seen fates crushed by a short sentence. I've seen lives saved by a simple embrace. No matter what they say, a person's choice can make a difference, so you might as well do your best. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll all make enough of the good ones. And for now, there is hope. Demons may be hereditary, but we are in charge of them.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wow.
Happy New Year!
Hope, complete chapter 8. What an ending. That's so cool. I'm sorry, I'm not talking. I'm enjoying the sound. I'm enjoying the music. Might I say, I really love the voice actors here. They really get into the character. You can really feel even their intonations, even the way they deliver the lines, you can really feel that it has a character in it. That's so fun. Okay, I don't know how long these credits will be. But for me, this game is great. Not perfect, but great. I've enjoyed it. But there's these times that I hope that there will be skip buttons. Oh wait, countless families and friends who made this all possible. Special love to our moms and dads, Magnate, Ali, and Arsenic, grandmother. Okay, I think it's done. Okay, it's done. Well, there you go, Cabernet. Okay, so what I'm about to say that I think this game I think this game is great. It's not perfect. What version is this? I think it is earlier versions. I think there will be a lot of improvements. Like you can see here, there's no option button, so it's really like I don't know what version is this, but I think it's earlier versions here, right? There's no options like it's like skip the dialogues that are already read, or there's a lot of improvements. I can see that this is a great game, but there's still a lot of improvements, like skipping some things or anything like that. And I don't think that I think it will be good if there's a replayable factor. Like I said that before I started this game, I thought that you can choose to be humanity. You can choose humanity or be nihilistic. Is it a nihilistic a thing or a word? Yeah, but I hope that they can be more clear to that you can only choose humanity or the bad thing, the nihilism. But I guess as I continued on the story, I almost maxed out both. So I don't think it's really being humanity, being on the human side or being on the nihilistic side doesn't really have an impact on what's happened. Like I think there's no branch story. There will only be branches, side story, like maybe if you don't help a lot of people in the end, like when you're visiting their graves and reminiscing about how your interaction, your story with each person, I think that's the only thing you can really appreciate the choices that you have, being being in a human side or being nihilism. So it doesn't really affect so much if you choose the bad side or the good side. I hope they continue to improve on that. I don't know if they will continue to enhance this game, but and yes, look at this picture right here. She sucked the rabbit's blood. I tried it once and it's only I've gotten only a few drops of blood and it doesn't really satisfy me. So yeah, I didn't ever try it again because it's just a poor rabbit. It's not worth it to kill a rabbit with that little of a blood. And I think this will be great if there will be New Game Plus. So demanding. Yeah, like New Game Plus, like you can like explore more of the story. Like you can explore more of the choices with your stats being high at the beginning. I even thought that I can be toe to toe with the Countess, like, I will replace you with this whole thing. I will replace you in the high society kind of thing. And I guess we're just maxed out our rank and we didn't even get to the nails of Countess in terms of her powers. We just subsided. To be honest, I thought that there will be another route. Like I said, like when I am playing the game, I thought that there will be another route, like, oh, this is the human route, or this is the nihilism route. But I guess replaying it now and choosing all the nihilism choices, I don't think it will really affect that much. So I won't try to replay this. Maybe if they updated it to something more of a complex story or like being more affected with their choices, maybe I'll try to play this again. And one thing that I want to know, and I don't think this will happen, but I really want Petya to go back to his body, but I think that he's already for having fun in his own dull body. Yeah, it's just I really have fun playing this. It's just that some things are repetitive, like going back and forth, and then there's a lot of glitch here. Like I never got to. I don't know if it's just me, but I never got to progress with Kirill's story because I miss a thing. I miss a thing and it triggers the next thing and it didn't progress ever since then. So I think this game has a lot of bugs still, but I enjoy the concept of this. I think this is the first time I play a vampire game. And we really didn't get the side of Dragomir. There's to be honest, there's still a lot of stories that I'm not satisfied with because I never get to explore them more, like such as Dragomir and Kirill. But for me, like I said here, there's no new game plus or like there's not even an option to skip the dialogue parts that you've already seen. So whenever I repeat it as something, I need to like fast forward it manually. So I really want to replay this, but if that means that I need to start all over with all of those dialogues that I've encountered, with all of those things that I'm going to do, and not knowing if this dialogue is new or not, I don't think I'll be able to handle that. I hope that they'll update that kind of thing. I mean, this is a game, it's like more like a visual game, so I think that all visual games should have that option, but it's still not here. I hope they really update that, and maybe I'll replay this again being on the side of nihilism. But for now, I really just enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, and sometimes like the puzzle is just really confusing for me. I'm just that dumb, and like what I said, the bookshelf thing, the code in the bookshelf, you really can't know it just by playing in the game itself. You really need to Google who's the author of the said clue that is given to you in this game. So the only way to proceed forward is to really Google it. So yeah, that's my only complaints. But I really love this game. It's really great. I have a time. I have a great time. It's just that there's a lot of improvements, and I hope to see this more in the future. I hope that the developers will continue developing this. I don't know what to say. Yeah, and I love the dresses too and everything. And yeah, I think that's all I can say. I'll be continue following if there will be an update on this game because I really like the concept of this. It's just for me, it needs more expansion of the gameplay and skip buttons. And if you ever reach this part of the video, I'm so happy that you did, and hopefully you have fun too, as much as I did. I know that I've messed up a lot of times, but hey, here we are. We finished the story and everything. So much thank you for the developers, and this is Cabernet, and see you in the next one. Thank you so much.